Hi there, you are going to join me on two separate trips to Goodwill. They're going to be short trips, but they're still going to be fun. I first spied this little stack of placemats. I really like the design, and because we are coming into fall, I thought they would be nice, but for some reason, placemats just do not sell well for me. I have bought them in the past and they just sit, so I left those for somebody else. I really did like the decoration on the design on them, though. I wasn't quite sure what this was, and then I realized it was the New York City skyline, little paperweight, and I think it was pink because of the apple, but it looked kind of strange. I think it had a little bit of wear to it. The clear glass section, still looking for the the bottom to my fairy lamp because I have that clear glass fairy lamp top that I found. And then these were some frosted glasses that had really worn off the strawberry design on them. I thought for a second I thought that was a fishing pole. I don't know why, but it was a pump for your aquarium. I don't know. For some reason, I was like, oh, look, a miniature fishing pole. There was this stack of, oh, first off, there was this platter. This is Andrea by Sadiq and or Sadiq. And normally this doesn't sell for too high money, and they had $7 on it. But when I got home and I did some research, if you ever find the plates, I'm going to show you some recent solds. The plates sell very well, and probably the platter probably could have sold for me. I couldn't find a platter, but for $7, I left it on the shelf. There was a stack of, I'm assuming all of them are glass bake. I do take them apart to see if there was any Pyrex thrown in there. And then they all had the green Crazy Daisy. I'm not sure if it's called Crazy Daisy, if it's glass bake. They didn't have the lids with them. I have bought some of the loaf pans for bread that I use for myself. Then I spied all these little critters, and they are precious moments, and precious moments doesn't sell for too much money unless you find the nativity set. If you find the nativity set, you are in. But I thought they were cute. They're super duper cute. Look at them. There's even more over there. And I think they were part of, if you were part of the Precious Moments Collector Club, because some of the names on the bottoms of them remind me of it. It some talks about your collection and things like that. So I believe that these were part of the Precious Moments Club. I picked this up because I thought this was weird looking. I was like, what is this? It looks like a creamer, but it had this weird handle. And then when I got home, I'm going to show you a picture. It's probably missing the sugar bowl, and it would have stacked like this. But the lid fits really nicely on the creamer. And I have seen a picture of a creamer with just the lid without the sugar bowl on top. So mine has a little bit of chipping to the flowers, but I had never seen this shape before. So I decided to pick it up. Someone might need a replacement or collect creamers, and I've never seen that with that handle. There was some more carnival glass. There was a sugar bowl and a creamer. I decided to put them together because sometimes I pretend I work at Goodwill. And then they had two of these. I think they were vases. I don't think they were tumblers. Two of those. There's been quite a bit of carnival glass coming into this Goodwill lately, but none of the real old stuff. Some studio art pottery. I think that was probably a bud vase with that small opening on the top. And then this was really pretty, but there was only one. I like the color of it. It was kind of a pinky orange color. And then look how fast I moved towards this. Look, I'm like running. I saw this not a miniature, but a very small stretch glass vase. I said, hello, come here. It gets a little dark here, so it looks like it's an olive color. Then I'm going to lighten it up. Then I was looking, are there any more of your friends here? But they were just bottles. So it is on the darker side. It's very pretty. I like it. I'm not sure who the maker is. I don't think it's Viking. So right now, this is my cart. I had to find a little box to keep my treasures in. Speaking of boxes with treasures in it, this was a Wade Whimsy with Noah and his wife. They wanted $1.99 for that. So I took my little basket of wares and moved on to see what else we could find. I think we're going to, oh, look at the blue section here. So I thought if there's one stretch glass vase, maybe there'll be another one. Here was a white hobnail milk glass vase for $3.99, but it's pretty common, so I put it back and then checked out the Starbucks tumbler. I don't normally pick up the plastic ones. And then on an end cap, there was this geode that someone had painted, and they had put the price tag right over the image. So I was a little afraid that it would pull the paint, but it did not. I think that's really, really neat. When I brought it home to show Jimmy and Jenny, they were like, that's so cool. I did go back and got this. I think it's really cute. It is marked Taiwan, so it is older. And then I found this. This says, take a holder from this hook, save your fingers when you cook. And I think it's to hold your hot pads and maybe your matches on the inside of the little container. I thought it was sweet, vintage, probably from the 70s or 80s. I thought it was sweet. This was plastic, so I left that there on the shelf and decided to take that. And then on an end cap, they had all of these miniature Hummel plates, and they were individually priced. And these just don't sell well for me. I've had them in the past. I think I still have one in my store, but I thought you might want to see all the different images they had on them. I don't think that one, so I separated it. That wasn't a Hummel one, but they were sweet, all different designs on them. I was just in there today and they are still there. So sometimes when I see things and I'm not quite sure of should I pick these up, and then when I go back and they're still there, I think, oh, you made the right decision because they're still sitting on the shelf. But I think someone might come in and they might, if they collect angels or if they want some Christmas decorations, there's some inexpensive and very sweet looking plates for Christmas. I spied this. This is Ellie Smith, Moon and Stars. It's a bottom to a fairy lamp. And if you watched my other video, this is the shopping trip where the lady picked up the whole fairy light, the top and the bottom, and then I got to bring it home because it had a crack in it and she didn't want it. This also had a crack in the neck. I was going to get it and then I realized there was a crack there. I picked up this snail puzzle. It is missing, the little antlers have broken off its head, but it's marked 1969 and it's a handmade wooden puzzle. And I think even with the snail missing its little, I know they're not antlers, but those little things on top of its head, I think it's still cute. This little piggy planter was calling to me. They had rolled out a fresh bin of stuff. So I put him on the pillow and kind of looked around to see if there were any more planters in this bin. I was looking down inside to see if there was anything. This was interesting, that kind of frosty glass. I didn't know if it was a vase or a lamp, but it had a lot of wear on it. So I'm trying to get it out without getting everything out. And then I spied this. Look, it's a blue swan. And it was marked Japan, so I decided to take the swan instead. I did one last poke around in the other bin to see if there was anything else. I didn't really see anything, so I decided it was time to go. Here is everything that I picked up on this trip to Goodwill. We're going to go on another trip to Goodwill, but in the meantime, here's everything that I found. I would like to remind you that we are doing a meet and greet. It is being hosted by Burning Bridge Antiques in Columbia, Pennsylvania. In September, Jocelyn and I will be there on September 30th. George the Antique Nomad will be there the Friday before. And we hope that you can come and we look forward to meeting you. I would also like to remind you, if you see anything in my eBay store that is marked local pickup, I think most of my items are, and you are going to the Ohio Extravaganza in September, I will be happy to put it in my car and deliver it to you on the Saturday of the extravaganza. I already had a lady reach out to me and she purchased something, so that will be traveling along with me, and we're going to meet on Saturday and I will do the local pickup in Ohio. All right, we are on to another trip to the same Goodwill, and I saw this horse planter. And of course, it wasn't until I got it home and put it in the photo box of truth that I see that it does have a hairline crack around it. But I really like the colors of it. I do like that it has horses on it. It is marked on the back. So I decided to put it in there, even though it does, now I realize it has hairline crack. There's this mirror here. It's in a fan shape, and then here's a square one. Oh, it's a music box. You light up my life. Look at these cat paws. That's adorable. Do those go on your cat? Christine, do you think these go on your cat? Oh, hey.
I saw those the other day and was dying.
Do they go on your cat?
Are they really for your
My
cat?
cat would kill me.
Well, yeah, a cat would like.
They'd be like, what are you doing?
Aren't they around
They're adorable. I wonder what they're for. Oh, they're coming out of the bag. I have to put them back. And what's this one? Oh, this is a one too. This is also You Light Up My Life. Huh. Interesting. It does work. I kind of like it. I like how it stands up. And it's a musical and a mirror. It's two things. This one works too. You hear that? So I can get both. One. That's more contemporary, 1994. Let's see if there's anything new in the brown section. I don't really see anything. What are these? Solid Copper and Brass by somebody.
And then
Oh, there's more here.
Yeah,
is that what you looked at?
And then there's also these.
I'm with Christine. Christine, say hi to everybody. The link to her store is in the description of the video.
There's these too.
So how much are these? Okay, these, I was just looking at these, and these are $19.99 for two. That's $9.99. Oh, okay, what's this one? Are these more cups? Is that more cups? Oh, okay, so they're probably $19.99 too.
Let's look.
Ready? Yes. Okay, I'm going to look them up on WorthPoint and see. Christine and I were both surprised at how high they had priced those mugs. They were $19.99 for 4 mugs. I had said 2. And then they had plates. So we were kind of enjoying the high prices that Goodwill had put on the mugs. But I was in there today and they were gone. So maybe I missed out. Oh well, I did find this pottery dish with a seashell on it, and I thought it was very pretty. I'm going to put an insert in recent solds of this pottery, the maker of this pottery, so you can keep it in mind if you ever find any of it. Put that back with those expensive boxes. Dolphin base. That's really cute with the dolphins around it. Bermuda Clayworks. I've sold Bermuda Clayworks before. That's sweet. I like how it doesn't have Bermuda all over it, but we're going to leave that for somebody else. Okay, we'll put this back. This was part of this box. There we go. And we're going to wrap up our trip here to Goodwill. Coming up next, of course, is everything that I picked up. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure and check out the description because I have lots of links to the different things that I talked about here. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see ya.